The first Marvel movie of the year comes to theaters with Captain Marvel.
I don't remember my past.
It's causing you doubt, and doubt makes you vulnerable. Control it.
Justin, Captain Marvel is the first female solo superhero movie in the MCU after 10 years. And I gotta say, this feels like a Phase 1 Marvel movie where they were still trying to figure things out. They're still trying to iron through the storyline wrinkles in connecting all this stuff. And in this case, I don't think it quite works.
Well, I agree, and I think part of the reason that it feels like that is because it's a prequel to those movies.
Right.
You know, so they're introducing things in this movie that have already been introduced in later movies.
Right. So you do need some sort of connection to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's not going to be quite as good of a transition going into this cold, right?
No, I completely agree. This is not a standalone movie. You have to, I feel like to enjoy it, you have to bring in the knowledge and baggage of the previous Marvel movies. Unlike a Black Panther or a Guardians of the Galaxy, which is very accessible to someone who isn't a fan of the Marvel universe. I think part of the problem is Brie Larson's.
Not yet. First job?
It's not Brie Larson, it's the writing for Captain Marvel. She just wasn't really given too much to work with here, dialogue-wise or even character-wise.
Right. There's characters in this like Nick Fury. We have a fantastically de-aged Samuel L. Jackson.
He looks amazing.
He does. And we have this alien Skrull character played by Ben Mendelsohn. Both have a lot of character, a lot of charisma to it. But Brie Larson seems like she's being held back.
I agree, and I don't feel like Brie Larson doesn't have charisma, or it isn't that she can't provide it, it's that she wasn't given the opportunity to.
Right, exactly. That this movie seems way too preoccupied with getting all the 90s nostalgia in there, and there's a lot of it, and a lot of it is right on the nose.
No, when you walk out of that movie, there's one thing you can definitely say, and that movie was set in the 90s.
Exactly. But I think that also we've been spoiled by movies like Thor Ragnarok or Black Panther that have been the vision of their directors, where this feels like it could be directed by anybody. Most of it feels like it's straight off of the Disney assembly line.
Oh, I agree. Completely agree.
So, overall, I think it's mildly disappointing. I think that for the first female solo superhero outing, I just wish it was better.
And that's the thing, I agree. In no way is this a bad movie.
Right.
I think it's just what you said. I wish it was better. I wish it was a better movie.
So what would you give it for a rating?
I think I'm just going to go solid 3. Right down the middle.
Solid 3 here, too.
And maybe the Captain Marvel character will get a bit of a redemption in Avengers Endgame.
Right, exactly. So, I'm hoping that future sequels, much like we saw with Captain America and the Thor movies, future sequels for Captain Marvel, I hope will just knock it out of the park, because we know that they have the talent and the creativity to do it. To read my review, check out St. Joe Live every Thursday in the St. Joseph News Press or online at newspressnow.com. And join me next week as I talk more movies. Until then, we'll be live at the movies. See you later.